Yes, and that's a good plea in a court of law. You are saying just times. You should have checked it and you should not have bought it. Got it? So just integrated. And number two, having a perfect memory. Tamu dhabt. Perfect memory. Number three, bisanadin muttasil. Connected narration chain. Connected narration chain. And number four, because these other words, that is also a term, so that's why I will use it as it is. Without shuzuz, S-H-U-Z-O-O-Z. Without shuzuz. And without illah. Because that is a separate chapter in Usul al-Hadith. Maybe Fahim has the notes. Without illah. I-L-L-A-T. I-L-L-A-H. But instead of H, you should write it T, because maybe you will pronounce it without ilah. That this is a hadith without God. Yes. Without illat. Yes. Got it? Now, these are 5 qualities. Fahim, repeat it.
Narrator is just integrated. Narrator has perfect memory. It's a connected narration chain. And without shuzuz and without illah.
Yes. So if a hadith has these 5 qualities, so hadith is called
Sahih.
Hadith is Sahih. If the memory of a narrator in the narration chain is little bit weak, there are 7 narrators or 6 narrators or whatever the case may be. Yes. That Imam Bukhari said. Yes, we don't have Bukhari here. Otherwise I would have given you the example. You have it? But I don't know if this is summarized.
I can see it.
The concise one, so then. Okay, yes. No, this is the concise one. So in concise one, they don't write the narration chain. They write only the name of Sahabi and then from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But there are, like, let me give you an example. Yes, in my book I think I have it. Yes, the first hadith of the book of Imam Bukhari. Imam Bukhari says, وَبِهِ قَالَ حَدَّثَنَا الْحُمَيْدِي. The teacher of Imam Bukhari was Imam Humaydi. قَالَ حَدَّثَنَا Sufyan. The teacher of Humaydi was Sufyan. قَالَ حَدَّثَنَا يَحْيَى بْنُ سَعِيد. He was his teacher. قَالَ حَدَّثَنَا مُحَمَّدُ بْنِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ التَّيْمِيُّ. He was his teacher. حَدَّثَنَا عَلْقَمَةُ بْنُ وَقَّاص اللَّيْثِي. Alqamah ibn Waqqas, he was the teacher of Muhammad ibn Ibrahim. And Alqamah ibn Waqqas al-Laysi, he relates that hadith and Umar ibn al-Khattab raziyallahu ta'ala anhu. So now here is Al-Humaydi. Then his teacher Sufyan ibn Uyayna. Then his teacher Yahya ibn Sa'id al-Ansar. And then his teacher Muhammad ibn Ibrahim al-Taymi. And then his teacher Alqamah ibn Waqqas al-Laysi. And he got that hadith from Umar ibn al-Khattab. So it means that between Bukhari and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam there are 6 links. How many? 6 links. And in the book of Imam Bukhari, in a hadith, there are either 6 links or 7 links. Sometimes 5 links. But there are 24 hadiths where he has only 3 links between him and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that's called Sulasiyatul Bukhari. That's called Sulasiyatul Bukhari. And ya subhanallah, amazing that 21 out of these 24, he narrates from the students of Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullahi alayhi. Got it? He narrates from whom? Yes, Zahak ibn Mikhlad, Abu Asim al-Nabil. Zahak ibn Mikhlad, Abu Asim al-Nabil, and Makki ibn Ibrahim. These are the students of Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullahi alayhi. So 21 Sulasiyat he is narrating from these students of Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah. So it means that Imam Bukhari was the grandson of Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah. Yes.
What did they
study with Imam Hanifa?
Huh?
What did they study?
Oh,
Those students of his.
Hadith, fiqh.
Oh, they
everything.
study
Yes.
Hadith too?
Fiqh is hadith itself. Because there is no fiqh without hadith. Yes. A faqih could not be faqih without hadith. A muhaddis can be muhaddis without fiqh. Yes. Like Imam Abu Dawood and Imam Tirmidhi and all of them, they are muhaddithin, they are not faqih. They are not faqih. Regarding Imam Bukhari's confusion, it was he faqih. Even about Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, so many ulama says that he was muhaddis more than faqih. Even though he is imam, but ulama says that he was muhaddis more than faqih. You know what I'm saying? Got it? So, anyhow. So, Imam Bukhari, he was a great muhaddis. Faqih? Yes. Faqih? Yes. And that's why the Shawafi, they claim that he was Shafi, and we the Hanafi say no, he was Hanafi. Yes. Why? Why the Shawafi say? Because certain chapters he wrote as the Maslak of Imam Shafi is. Yes. So he gave the title like the Maslak of Imam Shafi. So we can show that there are so many chapters he gave the title like the Maslak of Imam Abu Hanifa. Yes. So it means that there is contradiction. He was Shafi or he was Hanafi. Chapters, yes, according to Imam Shafi, were chapters. According to Abu Hanifa. So now we have to have a priority. Let's go to Bukhara and to see there in Khartan. So there is the Masjid of Imam Bukhari and there is the madrasa close to the grave of Imam Bukhari, rahmatullahi alayh. All people there, they are Hanafi. The madrasa, they are Hanafiya, and they are teaching Hidayah there. So it means Bukhari was Hanafi.
Allah.
It's only a mazah. Yes. They were great people, may Allah bless all of them. Imam Bukhari was a very great man. He has a very big ihsan on ummah. Everyone has a very big ihsan on ummah. Everybody, he has his own part of khidmah towards the deen of Allah and the deen of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No one was making any compromise on the deen of Allah. Yes. This is one thing which is meant in mullah. Unfortunately, that's not found. But at that time, no any mullah was found that he was making compromise. Yes? Now you cannot find a mullah who will not be making compromise. This is the problem. So got it? So if the memory of one narrator, like these 6 I mentioned, all of them they are authentic. 3 in this narration chain. 3 of them they are tabi'een. 3 of them they are tabi'een. Who? Yahya ibn Sa'id al-Ansar, Muhammad ibn Ibrahim al-Taymi, and Alqama ibn Waqqas al-Laythi. All of them they were what? They were tabi'een. So anyhow, now let's say there is a hadith where there are 6 links between the muhaddis. I'm not referring to Imam Bukhari, another muhaddis. Between muhaddis and between Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam there are 6 links. One of these 6 people, he had a little bit weakness in memory. And how much is that? From 5% to 10%. From 5%? من 5% إلى 10%. So now look, this science of hadith is that much science of care. Yes, and sensitive science. They decrease the level of hadith from Sahih Lizatihi to Hasan Lizatihi. That in 6 people there is only one narrator, others are okay. There is only one whose memory was a little bit weak. For example, if he spoke in 5 or 10 days 100 things, yes, so he forgot only 5 out of them. He forgot, which is nothing. But still the muhaddithin says no. The hadith is degraded to the level of Hasan Lizatihi. So now the case is, if there is one hadith which is to the level of Sahih Lizatihi, another one that is to the level of Hasan Lizatihi, and both of these hadiths are related to one issue. Yes, but regarding solution of that issue, they have contradiction. That one hadith says one thing, another hadith says one. Then we will give priority to Sahih Lizatihi over the Hasan Lizatihi. Even though that Hasan Lizatihi is also hadith, and that's a type of maqbool, but this is but a matter of priority, not a matter of philosophy. This is but a matter of priority. Got it? Not it? Bought it or shot it? Yes, got it. but you did not pay even a single penny. Next time you will. I will calculate.
So he has the basket.
But to do you, but you have the empty basket. He has the empty basket.
Upside down.
Yes. And you know that for one hadith I will charge you $1 million. Even though it will not be the price of one hadith. That will be too less. But still, yes, if you will do it, so I will be happy. We were there in Hajj. So one brother, yes, he had the dollar, he did not have the riyals. So he asked me, Sheikh, if you have riyala, I said, how much? So he said, 200 you have? I said, yes, take it. So when he changed the dollars, so he was giving me those 200, I said, no, I'm not taking it. He said, Sheikh, you give me? I said, yes, I know, but I don't want to take. He said, I asked you for that loan. I said, yeah, that is loan. I have given you as a qarad, but I am not taking it. He said, if that is qarad, why you are not taking it? I said, in Los Angeles. He said, what do you mean in Los Angeles? I say, in Haram, one hasana is equal to 100,000. You have to multiply it with 100,000. Multiplied it with 100,000. 200 riyal multiplied by 100,000. It will make me rich, millionaire. But he didn't do that. So anyhow, now this Hasan Lizatihi. Now look, if the memory of a narrator is more than 30% weak or 40% weak, yes, or more than 50% weak, so now his hadith is called da'if. His hadith is called da'if. Da'if doesn't mean that that is not hadith, but the memory of one narrator is 50% weak. So maybe he is making some mistake. Maybe he is making some mistake. Let me give you an example. That there is healthy man, there is sick man, and there is no man. So no man is not man. No man is not man. But a sick man, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give shifa to brother Aqib. He is too sick, but he is a human. He is our Muslim brother. You know what I am saying? Can you say that he is no man? Or no human? No, human is human. Man is man. Even though if he is too sick, he cannot move. He is too sick, yes, that he cannot open his eye, for example. But you cannot drop him from the status of man and human. Anyway, so same is the case of hadith is da'if. Nobody can say this is not hadith. This is hadith, brother. What are you saying? How you will face Muhammad on the day of judgment? Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. You know what I am saying? This example, you will memorize it? Yes. That there is healthy man and there is sick man. Sick man is man or not?
Yes.
But the only thing is, he is sick. What you will do with sick? Either surgery, yes, or vitamin, yes, to boost him. Yes. So Zaif Hadith, it needs some booster. It needs what? Some booster. And what is that booster? Support from another Hadith or support from Qiyas. Support from another Hadith or support from what? From Qiyas. You know what I am saying? Got it? But if in the field concerned there is no any other Hadith, only that Zaif Hadith is there. So for example, here is masjid. This is the masjid. This is a time of prayer. This is a time of prayer. So one has to lead the prayer. Whom you will ask to lead the prayer? Sheikh Mansoor. Yes. Or Hafiz Zahir. You know what I am saying? Because they are men. All of you are men. Yes. And I am dini wise, yes, ilmi wise, I am a weak man. So if they are not there, so then I will be there. You know what I am saying? Got it or not? This is the example. So when the Sahih Hadith is not there, what you will do? The Da'if Hadith you will take. You will deduce therefrom. Yes, Da'if Hadith, that's only against Sahih Hadith. You have to drop it on a side. Keep it. Yes, keep it. Got it or not? So that it. Now, when a hadith is narrated through different narration chain, you should write it. Through different narration chain. hadith is narrated through more than one. Different means, well, instead of different you should write more than one. Is narrated by more than one narration chain. But in every narration chain there is some weakness. In every narration chain there is some weakness, which makes the hadith weak. But now when those 2 or 3 ahadith clubbed together, that's regarding one issue. One hadith narration chains are different. Individually, every hadith has weakness. But when you clubbed it together, got it? So now it elevated to the level of Hasan li ghayrihi. To the level of Hasan li ghayrihi. And before this, which we said, that if there is a weakness of memory in one of the narrator, 5 to 10%, so his hadith is called Hasan li zatihi. That hadith is called Hasan li zatihi. And if the same level narration chain regarding a hadith is more than one, then it is elevated to Sahih li ghayrihi. Hasan li zatihi, when that is narrated through different chains, through different chain, and every chain is to the level of Hasan li zatihi. So now more than one narration chain when clubbed together, so that became Sahih li ghayrihi. Now you got it? Another important point, that being of a hadith Sahih or Da'if, that is not an issue which is mentioned there in the text of Quran or text of Hadith. Quran doesn't say that this hadith is Sahih and that one is Da'if. It says? It says? No. No any hadith says that that hadith is Sahih and that hadith is Da'if. Prophet ﷺ has ever said that that hadith of mine is Da'if and that hadith of mine is... A Sahabi has never said that that hadith of Rasulullah ﷺ is Da'if and that hadith of Rasulullah ﷺ is Sahih. Yes. You should write this note, that what the Tabi'een were doing, they were not aware of hadith is Sahih and hadith is Da'if and Hasan li zatihi and Sahih li zatihi. These are academic terms. These are what? Academic terms. Later on it came into existence. In the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even Abu Bakr was not aware of hadith Sahih and hadith Da'if. Even Umar was not knowing what is Sahih li zatihi was Sahih li ghayrihi. That was not a science at that time. They didn't need it. They didn't need it. They were there with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, watching him, yes, preserving him, everything. They were in no need of. And the major tabi'een, what? Major tabi'een, those who met hundreds of Sahaba rizwanullahi alayhim ajma'in and spent time with them, learned from them, under their supervision. So the major tabi'een, they were also not aware of these terms and terminologies. Got it? What they were doing, if there was some contradiction into a hadith, so they used to look at Sahaba, what they are doing, how their practice is, which is called ta'amul Sahaba. So for them, this science was not there. For them, the criterion was ta'amul Sahaba. That what is the practice of Sahaba? You should write it. Because they were sure that Sahaba will never do something against the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They will?
No.
Tell me.
No.
Will they do something?
No.
So what Tabi'een were doing? Yes, they were looking at Sahaba, what they are doing. Ta'amul Sahaba. But later on, when the Banu Umayyah and Banu Abbas came, who? The Umayyas and the Abbasids, the rulers, when they came, and they got involved in worldly businesses and worldly attachments, the kings. So they were doing certain wrong things, enjoying, entertaining, but still their subconscious was pinching them. Subconscious was pinching them to satisfy themselves they were looking for certain ulama and imams to give them fatwa according to their wishes. To give them fatwa according to their wishes. So they may be satisfied that what we are doing, that is allowed in deen. Like the people are trying here, yes, in America. A sheikh is giving bayan, and if he is giving the opportunity to ask him questions, yes, so the people will ask him that, yes, sheikh, buying house is on interest. And yes. You know what I'm saying? Why they are asking? They know that interest is not haram in Sharia. Yes. But they are looking for some word to come out of the mouth of a sheikh, so we should satisfy ourselves that that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Got it? So anyhow, so these kings, they were trying to put some words in the mouth of ulama, authentic ulama, to give them fatwa according to their own desires and their wishes, so they may be satisfied what we are doing, that's okay. What we are doing, that is okay. But they were ulama. That was Abu Hanifa. That was Malik. That was Shafi. That was Ahmad ibn Hanbal. That was Sufyan ibn Uyayna. That was Sufyan Sauri. No compromise. Yes. Jail, they say well and good. Beating, they say well and good. Yes. Imam Malik, 2 hands were broken and his ribs were broken. He said, no, that is deen. Yes, Imam Shafi, rahmatullahi alayhi, in fetters and chains, all the way from Yemen to Baghdad. They brought him walking on foot, and he was bleeding. He was bleeding. He said, no, no compromise on deen. Yes, Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, every day he was beaten 20 lashes. Yes, and one alim says that I was Abu Zur'a. He says that I was outside the prison of Baghdad. I saw that area where Imam was in jail. Yes, he said that at the time when they were beating him, I was hearing the talk and the echo of that talk. Yes, and I was hearing the voice of Imam Ahmad also. Yes, that when they used to beat him, talk. Yes, and Imam Ahmad, he said, Allahu Akbar. Yes, and once again, talk. And he used to say, Allahu Akbar. Yes. He said the next day when I was visiting him, I said that I was controlling myself, but I broke in tears. He said, why? What happened? He said that yesterday I was passing by when they were beating. He said, okay, that's for Allah, that's for the deen of Allah. Yes. And he was not upset. He told me that, you know, what happened to Bilal? This is not 1%. Even what happened to Ammar ibn Yasir, putting him on fire. This is not 1 per 1,000 even.